And welcome to the Format with your boy, Matt Jackson, aka Ja Freaking Killer, or Ja Freak Killer, or whatever. Don't give no two poopies in our pookie blanket. Anyway, we is going to, it is August 18th on a Wednesday, 12:17 a.m. And we's going to talk about Jersey Championship Wrestling, okay? Now, a lot of you probably don't even know what this JCW is, because most of you probably know it as Juggalo Championship Wrestling, but this is not Juggalo Championship Wrestling. This is Jersey Championship Wrestling, bro. Hey, so this was on Sunday, August 15th, 2021. This is the JCW Battle Bowl. This was taking place in Knights of Columbus, Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. www.jcwbattle.eventbrite.com. Alright, this was Lethal Lottery Battle Bowl, but it was a lethal lottery because what they did was they had everybody stand on the stage. All the wrestlers that were going to be a part of this were standing on the stage, and they drew names. So when they drew the first two names, they tagged up. Okay, the first two names tag up. Then the next two names tag up against those two names, and that's how it went the rest of the night. Pretty crazy. I'm watching NXT from tonight right now. It's pretty lit. But anyway, this is Jersey Championship Wrestling, JCW Battle Bowl, the Lethal Lottery. Show takes place in a church. It was inside of a church. Let me talk to you. Every match was in a church. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to name the first match to the last matches of the tags. Then there was a one-on-one fight before the Battle Bowl. So I'm just going to name the match that happened first, talk about it for a minute, and move on. Okay? So, basically, you should go to Game Changer Wrestling YouTube channel and go subscribe to them and subscribe here, because I talk about everything. Okay, if I see that it's worth talking about, I talk about it. And right now, this was talkable, so I wanted to talk about it because it's Jersey Championship Wrestling, and there's a lot of guys in this whole thing that I know about. Some I'm friends with, some I'm not. Anyway. So, this was a great show, to be exact. It was like 2 hours and something long. It was a good show. I'm not going to lie to you, it was a good show. So, if you're listening to this, go look on GameChangerWrestling.com, or YouTube channel, whatever. You go there, and you'll see JCW Lethal Lottery Battle Bowl from this year. You should check it out. That was a really good card. I like the mixed match of teams. I liked it because it's something I don't normally watch. You know what I mean? Because what we have on TV is what? AEW, WWE. What else is on TV? Ring of Honor, I think. I don't even know anymore. I really don't even know if Ring of Honor is on TV anymore. I think it is, though. I just haven't kept up with it as much, but I watched Ring of Honor from tonight, I believe it was. It was something. It was Danhausen, PCO, and some other dude. And they 3-on-3, 6-man tag. It was good. It was a good match. Danhausen won. It was great. But anyway, but what I'm talking about tonight is the JCW Battle Bowl Lethal Lottery. Okay? So, let's do this, Latunchi. Anyway, so we had Faye Jackson. I don't know if anybody knows about her. She's pretty dope. Faye Jackson is the master of ceremonies tonight. So on this night of JCW, Jersey Championship Wrestling, she was the master of ceremonies. So she goes in, she names off the tag teams or whatnot. Okay. So the first match that happened at Lethal Lottery Battle Bowl was Marcus Mathers and Jordan Oliver. Jordan Oliver is a major league wrestler. He's MLW. I mean, if you listen to me regularly, whatever. If you listen to me on a case-to-case basis, then you know who Jordan Oliver is, because I talk about him a lot on the MLW shows. Alright, well, he takes on a guy named Steven Scott, which I'm friends with on Facebook. He's cool. You should look him up and go at him. He's pretty dope. Steven Scott's pretty dope. For the longest time, to be honest, I thought I got mixed up, because Crazy Steve's name is Steve. You know, I mixed up a little bit, but I figured it out after a minute. Anyway, so so it was Marcus Mathers, Jordan Oliver versus Steven Scott and KTB. Well, KTB is a big motherfucker. He's big. Steven Scott, he's dope as hell. If you don't know who Steven Scott is, look him up. Or go to my friends list and look up Steven Scott, the wrestler. He's pretty dope. Go check his stuff out. Please check his stuff out. Steven Scott is... He's like I hate to say this. I don't even know if he would care if I said this or not. But Steven Scott is like a Johnny Gargano, to be honest. He's like a Johnny Gargano. I can't help it. I can't help it. Maybe he would see that I see that he's a Johnny Gargano type. Whatever. The match was really good. I mean, there was a lot of good moves. There was a lot of good spots. It was a ton of entertainment within Marcus Mathers and Jordan Oliver versus Steven Scott and KTB. It was a hell of a performance. That match right there, and when I watched that first match, I was like, well, what can actually, I don't know, compete with that or something? I was like, whoa, this is a good match. Well, lo and behold, Marcus Mathers and Jordan Oliver from Major League Wrestling wins. They win the match. Okay, so remember that every 2 wrestlers that win go into the Battle Bowl. So there's 14 wrestlers that are going to go to the Battle Bowl. Within the list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tag team matches, 14 of them are going to go to the Battle Bowl. Okay, so the first match, like I said, Marcus Mathers, Jordan Oliver versus Steven Scott and KTB. Well, Jordan Oliver and Marcus Mathers win. They win. It was a great freaking match. I'm not going to tell you everything because I want you to go and look this match up and find this show. I want you to watch this show. Okay? So the next match after that was Donovan and Elias Taylor, whatever. Ellis Taylor, whatever. Versus Janita, whatever. Big Effin' Vin. Well, Big Effin' Vin is actually the son of an ECW legend. Okay? Big Vin is actually the son of 911 from ECW. So they go up against Donovan and Ellis Taylor. Let's say that, because that's what it looks like, Ellis Taylor. Anyway, So they fight, blah, blah, blah. It was a great match, too, because at one point, Big Ben's like, kick him in the head. He's got him jacked up for a choke slam. Big Ben's got this guy jacked up for a choke slam, like 9 feet tall, is what the internet's saying. 9 feet tall. Well, I know it's not 9 feet tall, but he got him up there real high. It might be, who knows? Got him up there real high. He's like, kick him in the head. Well, Kai's like, is a girl, but I don't even think that matters. But she's a girl, and she tries to kick him in the head. She kicks him in the shoulder. Cool with me. Hits him with the choke slam. Pins him. 1, 2, 3. So, Kai and Big Ben wins. I mean, who would want, ECW legend's son to lose anyway? So, that's what happened. Okay. So, then we have the third match. Is all random. All random. Let me tell you, it's all random. So then we have Dylan Mckay and Cole Radrick versus Steve Saunders and Jimmy Lloyd. Match is really good. I'm not going to spoil anything for y'all. I just want y'all to go and watch this show. I want you to watch this show. I'm not here to spoil stuff. I want you to watch it. Sometimes I spoil stuff. Sometimes I don't. But this one, I don't want to spoil nothing. This was a great show. Great show. And this is Jersey Championship Wrestling. I watch this promotion, but I don't watch it like I do AEW or WWE or NXT or ECW when I was watching it back when I was a kid, or WCW when I was watching it as a kid. This is a show that I watch for indie stuff. I watch for that indie stuff. Well, there was some big names in here, though. There was some okay names in this. I think, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we had that match happen. Kai and Big F and Ben win. I mean, I would hope so. I mean, he's a legend. His dad is 911 from ECW, so I would hope he'd win, right? Anyway, the third match what I was talking about was, Dylan Mckay, Cole Roderick. Sorry, I watch NXT too much. Cole Roderick versus Steve Saunders and Jimmy Lloyd. It was a freaking good match. You should go back and watch it. Watch this whole show. But Dylan Mckay and Cole Roderick win. It was a good finish. It was a good everything. Well, the fourth match that happened, I was solely embedded into this. And that's not including the next match after this. I was solely embedded in this one too. But this match that I'm about to talk about, which is the fourth match, which is Grim Reaper. Okay, you heard me right. Grim Reaper and Hollow Wicked, which is Juggalo Championship Wrestling. He did, Chikara Wrestling. Okay. Well, Hollow Wicked, instead of being tagged out with his actual tag team partner, Frightmare, he had to fight Frightmare. Okay? So you had Grim Reaper and Hollow Wicked versus Ken Broadway and Frightmare. Okay? Kind of crazy for me anyway, because I think Frightmare and Hollow Wicked should be tagged up at all times because they're an actual tag team. But it didn't happen this night. It was a lethal lottery. Kind of like TNA did too. But anyway, so the match was freaking phenomenal. You got to see this match. It was freaking great. But Grim Reaper and Hollow Wicked won. So it was a good match because Grim Reaper and Hollow Wicked won. And it was just good all around because the match just made sense. It was cool to see Hollow Wicked versus Frightmare because they're tag team, blah, blah, blah. Awesome match. I think some of this was planned, but it's beside the point. But they were drawing names from a freaking spinny thing, so, I don't know how much I don't know. But the next match after them was Everett Connors and Kit Osborne versus my girl, Billy Starks. I love Billy Starks, so if you're listening, please give me a like, a follow, a fucking subscribe or something, Billy Starks, because you are the shit. Billy Starks and Charles Mason, which looks like somebody from, what was that damn commercial? Damn, State Farm. Yeah, he's like a State Farm looking motherfucker. So, he looked like he from State Farm. He looked like he's State Farm's like evil brother or something. Anyway, that match was freaking phenomenal. I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to straight up tell you that Everett Connors, Kit Osborne versus Billy Starks and Charlie Mason was a great match. And Billy Starks and Charles Mason won the match. I'm not going to tell you how, I'm not going to tell you what, or tell you when, or what, or whatever. Watch the freaking match. Great show, I'm telling you. Great show. So Billy Starks, Charles Mason wins. It's a good shit. You should go look at it. Alright, the next match after that was, they call out the cards, they say, you know what, you're drawing names, like you do in a Royal Rumble, blah, blah, blah. Bam, it's Bam Sullivan. Bam Sullivan, I'm friends with him, good guy, fucking amazing talent. Bam Sullivan, like I said, great talent, blah, blah, blah. He tagged up with Slade, and Slade is literally from NXT. Slade is NXT. I can't exactly remember how to pronounce his name, but he was the guy that had I can't even describe it. But anyway, you look up Slade. You'll know who he is when you see him. Versus Yo-Yo and Matt Mckay. Okay? This is a great match. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to tell you any details or nothing like that. Like I said, I'm just talking about it as I go. Great match. You should go back and look at it. It was very brutal. It was ruthless. It was, I don't give a who you are. I'm taking you out and I'm winning. And that's what the match was at. I mean, Bam Sullivan and Slade won against Yo-Yo and Matt Kalzowski. Anyway, so they won. Anyway, it was a great match. You just go back and look at it. You know, Jersey Championship Wrestling, Lethal Lottery, Battle Bowl. Just check it out. It just happened like a couple days ago. Check out the whole show. It was good. It was like 2 hours and something long. Great show. But yeah, Bam Sullivan and Slade won that. Which, I mean, if I was the booker that night, that's who I would put to win that match anyway, because those two guys are dominant. I don't care who you are. Like, those guys are dominant. The match after them was Griffin McCoy. Now, let me talk to you. These are all pulled from a hat, so to speak. So, Griffin McCoy and Charlie Tiger versus Josh Bishop. Josh Bishop. Look him up. Josh Bishop is the next Alexander Hammerstone. And I'm going to talk to you. Alexander Hammerstone and Josh Bishop should be a freaking tag team because they are men on a mission. They're beasts. There's something to look at. They are world title. They are tag team champions. If you could put Josh Bishop and Alexander Hammerstone in a tag team together, they could bring home the tag team gold in any promotion you put them in. These guys are stacked. They have a great physique. They have everything that you want in a world champion, okay? I'm just trying to talk to you right now. Great physiques, great muscle mass, great everything. They have great presence. They have great skills. They have great, everything is great about them. So you can do them as a tag team or world championship, but Josh Bishop deserves a world championship. But he tagged up with Pat Marchese, I can't pronounce it. I don't even care. We don't even care about that guy. That guy, well, in the match, Josh Bishop powerbombed his own partner, Pat Marchese or whatever, onto the opponents. Okay, he powerbombed him on the guys because they were laying down there, got knocked down or whatever. And Josh Bishop powerbombed him on both the guys, right? And then the guy that could be pinned got powerbombed on too. And then he just fucking powerbombed on both people. And they picked up a victory. He picked up a victory from that because he powerbombed on the guy that could be pinned. And then Pat actually pinned him and won the match for him and Josh Bishop. And then he just drug his friend, or the partner, why I say, because he didn't give a shit about anybody in that match. Josh Bishop didn't care about nothing. He just drug his tag team partner to the back, blah, blah, blah. And that was the match because Josh Bishop and Pat, whatever his name is, won. Okay, cool, whatever. Anyway, then they had this, what they called a Jersey Championship Wrestling Legends match. It was a Legends match. Two legends of this company, whatever. I don't watch this company enough to know who is and who ain't a legend. I'm going to tell you that much right now. But when they said Azrael and Arcadia, I was like, okay, those guys are suitable. But other than that, the match was okay. It was a good match. You know what I'm saying? Azrael won. Okay, so Azrael beat Arcadia, or what I call him, Archadia, because that's how it's spelled. But anyway, so Azrael beat Arcadia, but he won by cheating. He cheated to win. Like, who cares? Alright, well, after that match was said and done, and that match was good. I'm not saying it was in a bad way. I'm just saying, you know, he could have won better. He didn't have to cheat, you know what I'm saying? He could have won better because Azrael is pretty damn good. Like, I didn't get it. Like, why you gonna cheat to win when you're actually that freaking good? You're good. You and Arcadia is good. Sorry, I needed some water. Anyway, when you have a talent like Azrael and Arcadia, I mean, those two talents, when they face each other one-on-one, they the legends of the company. You need them to have, I mean, it was a good match. I'm not trying to say nothing bad about their match. I just want you to go back and watch this whole pay-per-view. It was good. I don't even know if it was a pay-per-view to be exact, but it was 2 hours and something long. And it was a big show for them because it was Battle Bowl. Lethal Lottery. I know TNA did this. Anyway, Azrael, Arcadia, that was a good match. It happened after all of 7 matches. It was 7 matches of tag team. It was 7 tag team matches. Then it happened. Azrael and Arcadia. Great match. I liked it. It was just, Azrael didn't even have to freaking cheat. He didn't have to cheat. He could have probably beat Arcadia, like, straight up. But he chose to be a pussy and cheat. So that's cool. But after that match, it was the Battle Bowl. It was the Battle Bowl. So now, let me put it in layman's terms. A Battle Bowl is a battle royal. 14 people. That's what it was. 14 people, straight up. Quote me on it. I don't care. It's 14 people. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 people. Quote me on it. Don't give a shit. 14 people in this battle royal. So Faye Jackson, I love her to death. She's genius. I think me and her are friends on Facebook. I can't remember. I think we are. Either it's Instagram. It's one or the other. Anyway, Faye Jackson, she comes out there, master of the ceremonies now. Master of the ceremonies. She was showing off the 4-carat diamond infested ring is what I put down. Infested ring. This thing was worth $500,000, they said. They said this ring for Battle Bowl was worth $500,000. I'm going to say it one more time. $500,000. This ring was worth $500,000. I said it an extra time. Whatever. $500,000. Said it again. Okay. The ring was worth it. Okay. That was what the winner was going to get of the Battle Bowl. If you won the Battle Bowl, you got the ring that was worth $500,000. The entrance for that were the winners of all the tag teams. So we're talking about Marcus Mathers, Jordan Oliver, Kai, Big F and Vin, Dylan Mckay, Cole Roderick, Grim Reefer, Hollow Wicked, Billy Starks, Charles Mason, Bam Sullivan, Slade, Josh Bishop, and Pat, whatever you want to call him, was in that match. Okay. The match started. Alright, the first elimination was Pat, what the fuck is his name? Alright, then it was Mathers. It was actually someone before Mathers, I just can't remember exactly who it was before Mathers. But it was Mathers, Grim Reaper, Roderick, Kai, Vin, Jordan Oliver got thrown out, Billy Starks got thrown out, Hollow Wicked got thrown out. Everett Connors comes out and beats the out of Charles Mason. So Everett Connors comes out. He is actually a loser in the tag team matches. So he comes out. He beats the crap out of Charles Mason. Literally, I'm talking about like weapons, blah blah blah. Like he throws them around the arena. He's all over the place, right? He's just beating the crap out of them. Mason and Mason and Josh Bishop start fighting, I think it was. But, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of it all, like, it came down to two people. I think it was Charles Mason. Came down to Charles Mason and Josh Bishop. Alright. I'm very high on Josh Bishop way before this moment because I saw that tag team match with Josh Bishop and Pat, whatever the fuck his name is, versus Charlie Tiger and Griffin McCoy. And I'm like, Josh Bishop's got something. He's like the next Alexander Hammerstone. I'm going to say that again. Josh Bishop is like the Alexander Hammerstone. Okay? If you're not watching MLW, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you. Watch Major League Wrestling. Because Alexander Hammerstone is the next big thing over there. He's like a Brock Lesnar. He's like a Batista. He's like a... Goddamn. Do I have to say anything else? Look. Let me talk to you. Well, Josh Bishop wins the whole Battle Bowl. There's people that get eliminated. Everybody's getting eliminated. Well, Josh Bishop comes down to Josh Bishop and Charlie Mason, okay? I'm not even trying to lie to you, bro. Just go watch the dang match. Go watch the match. Subscribe here because I'm talking about everything and anything, baby. If it interests me, I'm talking about it. Look, let me talk to you. Josh Bishop wins Battle Bowl. He wins that $500,000 ring they said it was worth. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Danhausen doesn't believe it. Anyway, let me talk to you. He wins the whole Battle Bowl. Everybody's excited. Everybody's freaking out. Josh Bishop just won it. Everybody's excited. Hey, I'm excited. I barely watched Jersey Championship Wrestling, but this was a good freaking card. It was a good match. It was a good concept. I mean, I don't even know what else I can say. I mean, all I can say is a good card, good concept, good company. They had good names. They had somebody from NXT. They had Steven Scott. And they had Big fucking Vin. Okay? I mean, you can go follow him. I think he's like, what, Big Vinny or something on Instagram or something. I can't remember exactly, but go look him up. Big Vin. He's great. Look up Steven Scott too, because Steven Scott is amazing. Like I said, this show was crazy as hell. I loved it. It was a great show. I watched it, yesterday, I think it was. I'm just now recording it. Me talking about it. But yeah, JCW Battle Bowl, the Lethal Lottery. Look it up. Hashtag JCW Battle Bowl. Look it up. Sunday, August 15th, 2021. Look it up. That's when it happened. I am recording this August 18th on Wednesday. So, that is all I got to say. So that is the format. And that has been your boy, Joffrey Killer, Matt Jackson, Lord Atheist, whatever else the fuck you want to call me, blah, blah, blah. I'm out like a biatch. Anyway, so go look it up, baby. Woo, subscribe, baby, and like, baby. Share this shit, baby.